welcome, my name is Craze Pure and today I'm back for a brand new video. Now, 2 weeks ago was my last YouTube video I did on this channel. I kind of just want to update you guys on like the past 2 weeks of me, how I'm feeling now, obviously because of the video I did the other week. Just opening up about how I'm feeling about myself. And just kind of like where I'm at now sort of thing. And obviously the future, like what my plans are and stuff. Now, currently it is 12:30 in the morning on Saturday morning. I am decided to get out of my bed and film a YouTube video because why not? It's good to get out, it's good to do a YouTube video, and I'm feeling really creative before I went to bed, so I thought, you know, I'm going to get this out here. Whether I upload it now or sometime tomorrow, well, later today, I don't know yet. But yeah, so pretty much just an update. So the last 2 weeks have been challenging for me. If you can see there, before I carry on, there's a hamster. I'll show you him very quickly. He's eating as he always does. I'll tell you what, that hamster, throughout this whole scenario, like day and night, he's been there. Obviously, he's going to be here because he lives here. But do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Hamster's just like, he lives here, so yeah. But like, he keeps me company. He sort of keeps me company. I know he's a hamster. I know that, but like, when it's like really quiet at night and you're just like, oh, you can hear like a pin drop here, that sort of thing. All you hear is him on his wheel, and it's just like, it's like almost a little bit of comfort, just knowing that there's a living animal, little animal in here. And he's, throughout all of it, he's been like, yeah, he's been a little shit, don't get me wrong, but he's just a funny little guy, he is. He's a funny little man. He's trying to get out. he likes it. But yeah, so he's just like, in a way he's weird, like he's cheered me up, he's helped a little bit, like, he's just a little fucker, he's a little shit, and he likes his food like I do. But anyway, back on track with the YouTube video, because this is what I'm talking about. And not that where I've been, so the past 2 weeks they've been challenging and they've been tough. Now, that's pretty much all I have to say with regards to that. It's been tough, the last 2 weeks have been tough. Like, every day's felt like the same. Obviously with quarantine, everyone's going through it, you know, every day is the same, like Groundhog Day. And obviously with so many other things going on as well, it's tough. And it's like, where do you sort of begin with your shit? Like, where do you start working out with your problems and stuff? Like, it's stuff that I've never been through before. And from my personal point of view, like, I've never been through it before. And like sort of, what problem do you tackle first? How do you get over this? How do you get over that? How do you get through this challenge and obstacle? How do you do that? And that's how it's been with me. And honestly, the past 2 weeks have just been up and down. Just really like clenching onto things, trying to help myself, and it's been very challenging and tough. And there's been days where I've just completely lost it, sort of thing. And I'm just gonna be honest about that, because it has. There's been days where I've just lost my shit, pretty much. Like, I just can't be arsed, sort of thing. Now, I feel like what's helped me through sort of this stuff is just the walks and stuff. Like, you're supposed to have like a 30-minute walk every day and stuff, for the government's sake, of the coronavirus. That has definitely helped me, just going for a walk down. Well, I live like 2 minutes, if that, from like a nice big field, Gabridge Park, in my hometown. Walking around that for a bit, just get some time to myself, or like in the evenings, just out there. I know you should be out there for that long, but I just have some time alone sometimes out there, and it helps. It helps me think. And obviously there's a lot of negative thoughts that come out of it whilst I'm on my own still, I'm not going to lie, there is. But at the same time, the happy thoughts come in, the stronger thoughts come in, and it's I don't know, it's sort of, I'm almost proud of myself. And I feel like ever since I've created that YouTube video that I did a few weeks ago, it definitely helps me, like, just opening up about how I feel. You know, it wasn't made for any other reason other than to open up about how I feel about myself. And you know, as people say all over the world this day and age, you know, everyone can suffer with mental health, everyone can suffer with depression. It's not just that, everyone can. It can happen to absolutely anyone, and it did happen to me. And even to this day, I'm still not 100% like great or stable as such, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. There's still so much shit that is going on still, and I am dealing with things differently, and there is still things that I am struggling with. Missing my grandma is a massive one for me. I miss her every single day, and it affected me ever since I lost her. It hit me hard, and I never got help from that. I've always put help off with regards to counselling, and more recently losing 2 more family members, it wasn't the closest, but it still hurts a lot, and it also digs up how I felt like when I lost my grandma, and it's just a massive like vicious circle. And yeah, it just sucked. It really did suck. But that is going to be something that's going to be an ongoing issue, and something that I am still going to continue to struggle with until I do get counselling. But obviously at the minute, with this whole pandemic going on, it's very difficult to get an appointment. My appointment's been cancelled, so I haven't been able to get the help that I need with regards to that. And yeah, that's what I really want to touch base on with that sort of stuff. I don't want to go into detail and everything again, but I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. But over the past 2 weeks, I have been trying to keep busy. I've been to the shops more. I need to be careful what I say, just in case someone in the government's watching. But no, I've just been busy, been trying to keep myself busy. And last weekend, so last Friday, I thought, you know what, I think it's time that I treat myself to something wicked and something cool that I just haven't treated myself to one of these in 7 years. And I decided to buy a new Xbox, so I bought an Xbox One X. Now people might be thinking, oh, the new Xbox Series X comes out this year. To put it simply to you, I really don't care. If I'm honest, I'm not being rude. I don't, honestly, I'm not fussed about that. I wanted the Xbox One X for a long time, and I decided to buy myself one, which she isn't there. Now, I bought one for a few reasons. One, I want to spend more time in this living room because this is a lovely room, and I will show you in a minute that I've made a few very minor things to this room to make it look good. I want to spend more time in this living room because it's fucking lovely in here. I've got a beautiful 4K TV, which didn't get used as much until I've bought that. Secondly, I'm getting a bit, I'd say claustrophobic and a bit bored as such. Just constantly, like when I play on my Xbox with my friends, just sitting in the den. Like, it gets really hot in there. There's no natural light in there. It's just literally a den, which is obviously, this isn't a tin really, isn't it? A den, and it's not good for my eyesight. When I lasted me and my friends did 12 hours in COD before Season 3 came out in COD. I got really bad migraine for the next 3 days because I was staring at the screen in the dark, no natural light, and it wasn't good for me at all. And although 12 hours is not good anyway, you see it, being in natural light is much more better, and it feels more, I don't know, I feel like I'm in more of the flat. Like, I don't just pay for a den, I pay for the flat. So I need to utilise that more, because obviously a few weeks ago, which didn't help my health, was either being in my bedroom all the time or in my den, and it wasn't good. It was in the same environment constantly, and it's bad, it's really bad. So I wanted to mix it up a bit. I wanted to involve myself more in my flat, which is what I've done. So I decided to treat myself to an Xbox One X. It has helped me. Buying it has helped me massively. I feel better. I feel much better. You know, it's really nice to be able to treat myself to something like that, because I haven't treated myself in about 7 years to a new Xbox. So yeah, I mean, if I treat myself normally, I'll pay for my car every month, which costs me an arm and a leg every month. So I treat myself every month to my car. But in terms of like an Xbox, I haven't bought one in 7 years, and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna buy one. You know, it was a really, really good deal, and I was like, I want that Xbox. So that Xbox is now in. I've put my Xbox One X in here because obviously it's a 4K Xbox, so I decided to put it on my 4K TV, and the Xbox in my den is now no longer in there. My old Xbox, that's now in my bedroom, so I've now got like Netflix and whatnot in bed. My big TV in there as well, but it's not a smart TV. So yeah, so that's what I've done really, and my den's going to be used more as an office. So for example, when I do some like client work or stuff, or like if I ever work from home, I've got my office in there with my PC. My PC will stay in there. I'm not having that in here. It's too big and it will look silly. And the keyboard and mouse is a wide one, and I want it to stay like that. You know, a year or two down the line, I might put an Xbox back in there. I don't know yet, but for now, I want to game more in here. I've got my new controller. My old blue one is all right, but it's a bit I don't know, I've broken it a little bit, and my headset's here as well. So I've got that there. I've also moved my Alexa in here as well because she's a, I don't know, my mum gave me a smart plug and I decided to put it in here, which I will show you in a minute because this video is getting long now, which I'll show you now. So pretty much my living room has changed, obviously some washing and stuff there because I've done some washing today, but this is now here, my coffee table. Originally it was over there, with like a few pictures and stuff. I didn't want it there anymore. I felt like it's a coffee table, it needs to be in the middle of the room, so now I've got that there, stuff on. That thing over there was in my den. I've now decided to take that out of my den because I didn't want it in there anymore, and I like it in that back corner. I've then moved that used to be over there, that's now switched. I've turned the table around as well, and something that I did like, these are loads of wires hanging down here. I decided to put, what's it called? I forgot what that's called. I've literally forgot what that's called. I've actually completely forgot what that's called. Please excuse me for that because I didn't mean to forget what that's called. I can't believe I forgot what it's called. It's such an obvious name and it's gone. It is completely gone. But it will come back to me, someone will mention it, I know they will. But yeah, so it's not many major changes, but just a few little changes in my living room. It's also helped me, it's kept me busy, it's kept me occupied, and yeah, it's just something I wanted to do. And what's next is the bedroom. I did a video actually, what's next for the flat. I did that a couple weeks ago as well. Bedroom's got a few things to do. I was going to start that yesterday, but I haven't. I haven't started that yet. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to do with that. Now, one thing before I do end this video, because it's getting quite long now, I'm going to show you my new smart plug, which I think is quite cool. Just give me a sec. Alexa, turn on the light.
Okay.
I'm all about, what's the word called? Smart. I'm all about smart, even though I'm not very smart. I've got one plug, it doesn't make me smart. But I want to get like some disco lights up here. So like one in this one in that light. Then when the lads come over, I want to get the bulbs like RGB ones, sync them up with her and just say her name, start the party or turn on the party, and these will come on with like all like different lights and stuff, and music will come on. It'll be sick, and that's what I'm going to do. Now I've got neighbours downstairs, so I do need to be considerate to a certain extent, but that's what I want to do with the lights. Alexa, turn off the light.
Okay.
I mean, I shouldn't really have her on that now because it's 12:30, and well, it's probably about 1 AM now. Well, it's probably about 12:45, I'm guessing. But yeah, so that's just kind of been an update with me. I am doing okay now-ish to a certain extent. Like I've said, I'm doing all right. I'm still not 100%, but I am trying. I am trying to be stronger. You know, I'm in contact with my friends more than ever now, my family more than ever now, and I'm just trying to pull through. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pull through with everything. But all these videos are great. I don't want to make anyone feel bad or look bad. I'm not that sort of person. I never would do that because I'm not an idiot. And you know, these videos are purely just me, just being honest. I'm a very honest person. I can't keep anything in, and that's I guess that's a good trait to have because you know, people can hide how they feel, and a lot of people do hide their feel because they feel insecure, or they just can't. And you know, it's very dangerous sometimes. Depends on the scenario and depends how they're truly feeling. But it did take a lot for me to create that video, and just be honest. But I've done it now, and it has helped. And I guess I've just got to move forward now. I need to focus on myself. I need to start my own new clean slate journey with my life. I need to do this, and that's what I'm going to do. I've made the start, like I've just started changing little bits in the flat, buying an Xbox, treat myself. You know, I'm just doing things like that. I'm trying to keep busy, I'm trying to do things, and hopefully once this lockdown's over, things will sort of return to normal as such. Like I can see the lads again, socialise again, and just enjoy myself more than ever. So that's what I'm going to do. But thanks for watching this video. I know it's been another longish video, and I know it's been 2 weeks I've been absent from the channel, but honestly I've just been trying to focus on myself, trying to get back on the right track, and I can safely say the past 3 to 4 days I've been a lot more stronger than ever. I've started feeling good again, you know, having a great laugh with my friends on Xbox and Warzone. But obviously there's going to be periods here and there where I do hit low points again, and that's just going to happen with me. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're awesome, and be awesome, stay awesome. Yeah.